Hey, day 110, baby. Back at it. Just took a short little break in Ashland. Just got a hotel room, split it with a couple of friends for a night, and got rested up, got to shower. Next push is to Crater Lake, and I'm hoping that the smoke up there clears up, because that is a view that I would really like to get the full experience of. But done so far maybe just like 6-7 miles for the day. I'm just gonna knock out another 3 or 4. Just left pretty late this afternoon, and gonna knock out like 3 30-mile days and just a couple miles cruising into Crater Lake and spend some time around there. So stay tuned. Good morning, good morning. Coming to you on day 111. And it's a beautiful morning. Birds are chirping. You can kind of see, I took a branch to the face yesterday, or the other day. My nose has been bleeding a lot. I got a little bit above my eye, but struggles of being tall. So today, going for 30 to 35 miles or so, somewhere in between that. There should be a really cool shelter up there with a water source, an old log cabin, which would be pretty sweet to camp in for the night. So we'll see how the day goes and figure out what's gonna happen. Well, this is pretty sweet. Check out that smoke. Nice little layers. ORE-GON. Day 112. Found a sweet little campsite next to the reservoir last night here in Oregon, just about a day outside of Ashland. They had flush toilets, they had warm free showers. What a treat. And right now the plan is to just move on to the next water source, top off what I need, and just keep pushing closer and closer to Crater Lake. After today, I should have another day and a half and should get to check out that sweet area. And fingers crossed about that smoke clearing up. That would be really nice. You. So it's been really hard to crush miles on this past like 2-mile stretch or so. I've come across an epic little patch of huckleberries, and it's only right for Huck to eat the berry, eh? So good. I'm not gonna cover any miles anytime soon, because I'm hungry. These guys are trying to take my huckleberries. I don't think so. Step back. Yeah, buddy. Sorry, birds. Day 113. Man, look at this beautiful morning. all this moss covered Douglas fir. Had a sweet little campsite back there by the last spring that I passed. Super cold, super fresh water. So going for like a 28 to 30 mile day today, and that'll set me up for just a real easy, maybe less than 10 miles into Crater Lakes tomorrow, where I can stop by a post office there and pick up a package and go check out Crater Lake, and hopefully the visibility will be decent. I know a few people from a couple of weeks ago had some really shit visibility. They were right on the rim and couldn't even see the lake due to the fire smoke, but fingers crossed. Look at that sign. Whoo! Feels like the apocalypse back here. Pretty crazy. All right. Day 114, I think. Starting to lose track, but had a sweet little camp spot last night overlooking this ridge. Let's see if you can see the sun. Look at that. Fireball in the sky. Dang. It's a quiet morning. Making my way to Crater Lake today. Stay tuned. Hey. So it's probably been about 2 or 3 days now that I've just walked through this nuclear apocalypse. Just looks like a bomb went off back here, but look how sweet it looks through the last little skeletal remains, and you got the greens and browns and those firs back there. Sweet. So, as you can tell, Oregon is pretty flat for the most part, and I dig it. Yeah, buddy. Crushing miles. Well, I finally made it up here, but this smoke completely ruins the view. Crater Lake, everyone. You can still kind of make out the island out here, the channel that cuts through, but it goes way back there. It's just a volcano that just caved in on itself. This is the inside, the crater. Pretty sweet. Bummer that we don't have a good view though. Man, just completely white it out. Man, this is insane. Can't even see the water anymore. Jesus. Ow! Well, after multiple days of clear skies and beautiful views, the one day that I choose to climb up and check out Crater Lake, all that smoke comes rolling back in. A shit view, but still a good day. You can't beat it. I can breathe. It's not too suffocating down here. Up top it was pretty thick, but it's pretty nice down here. Gives it that nice little eerie feeling. Looking at all the smoke through the trees. It's kind of quiet back here too. Good morning, good morning. Coming to you on day 115. And how about this fir forest that I'm just trapped in? Got a nice bright red sun back there. Can't really see it that well. Man, beautiful morning. I think, I'm shooting for about 33 miles for the day. That'll get me lined up to a nice water source. And the elevation is pretty mellow today. Over the whole 33 miles, I think I only ascend maybe less than 3,000 feet for the entire 33 miles. That is insane. That's basically pancake flat compared to what I've been doing. But I feel like I'm in the Revenant right now. If I just had my rifle and I'm stalking a bull elk right now, I feel like one should run across the trail any second. Stay tuned. Man, 115 days out here. That's wild. Honestly, if you asked me a few years ago, I don't think I would have told you that one day I'm gonna spend 150 days plus in the wilderness, but here I am. It's been a dream for a few years, but I feel like once I think of something that I want to do, that I really want to do and I'm passionate about, once I voice it, once I make it known, or even just write it down in my journal, once I make it tangible, make it actual evidence that that's what I said, I feel like I'm obligated to accomplish it. I feel like I have to at least try. And I wrote in my journal 3 years ago, a few months ago it'd be 3 years that I wrote that I wanted to do this, and here I am. It's just such a cool feeling when you think back to that and look around at where you're at. Damn, that's awesome. Highest point in Oregon, Washington. Damn. Last time I was at the highest point of a state, that was in the high Sierras in California, when I was at just under 14,000 feet on Forester Pass going into Kings Canyon, leaving Sequoia National Park. And this is the highest point in Oregon and Washington, and I'm under 7,500 feet, or right around 75. Still a smoky day, but pretty clear in the foreground. Can't complain about that. Look at all this moss. Dang. Oregon is pretty neat. All right, day 116. Making moves this morning. Yesterday I ended up doing about just under 40 miles, so I am beat. I decided to make my way to the next water source so I could have some for the night, and that set me up to just knock out an easy 27 miles to this Shelter Cove resort that I'll pass on trail and be able to do a quick resupply and maybe a burger and a beer. Sounds awesome too. Man, I'm tired. It's a beautiful morning. Hey. 1900 miles, baby. Yee!
Hey, just taking a video.
Trail magic. If you could eat anything right now, what would you eat?
Everything? I don't know.
Anything.
I really want spaghetti bolognese. I've been craving that for
You said bolognese?
bolognese.
Bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese. Stag bowl.
Is that bologna?
No. Wait, what's bologna?
All right. So today's been pretty sweet. After I was about 21 miles in, I came across that trail magic, and a sweet woman named Sparkles who attempted the trail a few years ago but got injured, unfortunately. She's a sweetheart from Portland. Comes out every year with her daughter and does some trail magic. She cooked this blueberry pancakes and gave us beer and soda. It's so weird. I don't even drink soda in my everyday life, but there's something about being out here and I just crave it. Just flavor and sugar. But yeah, great day. I've got about another 4 miles or so, and that'll put me at a 30-mile day, and I'm gonna knock out 2 more 30-mile days, and I'll be in Bend, where I'll take a rest day and heal the feet and get ready to crush it on north to Portland. Stay tuned. You. That's the first old school trail marker I've seen. Nice. It's a beautiful morning. Good morning. Coming to you on day 118 on the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm currently at mile 1,940. Hell of a push. Going for that 34 mile today. That'll make it a little bit easier for me tomorrow. Around 25, 26 miles into the area where I'll be able to hitchhike into Bend, Oregon. Stay tuned, baby. Look at this grouse. Little Oregon forest chicken. Dang, that makes me hungry. chicken.